Hi all, welcome back to ATA Stores Photography. Bit of an update for ClickASnap and the new website. I've been given a link to a working prototype of some of it, so I'm going to run you through that. Also, there's a few things that I would need to mention about the new site that I think you might find interesting. I think I've probably skimmed over them in a couple of videos ago, but really need to talk about some of the things that are coming. As usual, I'll have an update of what I've made over the last, I can't even remember how many days it is since I last did a video. I'll check on that and let you know. So 42 days since I last did a video, month and a half ish. Like I say, I'll go through the my earnings and things. But let's have a look. Let's have a look at this new site. So, this is going to be the new landing page for when you have basically a new account. This is what you're going to come into. It doesn't look that much different to what we've got now, but these things are all pretty much different. Mobile version, this is where it starts to get interesting. So you've now got a photo there. You can now click on it, you can edit the photo. If you click on it, it enlarges the photo, it takes you through to the edit screen. Yeah, you can then edit it, so you can put whatever title you want, the description, you can put your tags in. If you want to promote it, you can promote it, how many views you wanted, the cost obviously, how many credits you used, if you've basically got credits to use. And there's a lot of other things. You can add it to an album now, you know what I mean? If you want to delete it, you can share straight from there. I think it's this itself, these two pages are here for when you can do this by hovering. I think it makes a big difference. Whereas before you used to have drop down menus down the side, so if you wanted to add it to an album you had to go in. Say I did a black and white photo and I put it on a nighttime thingy and I forgot to add it to another album. It means I'd have to go into it, find it, and it gets a bit confusing. This way is a lot easier and a lot faster. It looks smoother as well. Now, everything I'm showing you might change. It might change a lot, it might change a little bit, but most of it's about there from what I've read and what I've spoke to Tom about. So it's progressing really well. Everything's coming on banging. From what I've seen, and I've probably seen about the same as what everyone else has seen on their YouTube, but it's really looking well. This is the first time I've had to jump in and actually have a look at things and how things work. But for me, it just looks a lot better. I mean, we've got quite a bit to get through here, so I'm going to shut up and crack on. So, that goes into this page where you can flick through. Like I say, you can add it to the albums, delete it, or share it. That's a mobile version. Again, mobile version. This is your new profile page. And everything now is basically in one place. So you've got your email address, your name, first name, last name, obviously. Profile URL, so if you, like me, you've got AJ Stores Photography, it'll come up with ClickASnap.com, AJ Stores Photography. You can now change your headers, which is this bit there, which makes it a lot easier than having to mess around, because I think on the old ClickASnap website you used to have to upload the photo to it. You couldn't choose a photo already in your file. So I'm hoping by add a header image you can take it from what you've already got on the site, which would make a lot more sense than having to upload another photo to be a header, especially if you've already got that photo in your profile. If that makes sense. I hope so. Anyway, You've got your bio. This is about you. You've got your bio, so basically anything you want to put in there, what gear you use, where you live, whatever. Your normal social media links. I don't know if there's any missing from there. Would you have anything else put on there? I mean, it's got Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I think they're the main ones. I don't think there's anything else. Flickr, I wouldn't bother. It's dying. Possibly. So there you go. So like I say, you can change everything in here now in one place. Which again, saves having to click on a button, go into your social media feeds, then go down and do everything else you need to do. It's faster, it's all in one place, you don't have to mess around. And I think that's just better. This is a bit, what your account settings page will look like on a basic account or the free account. You can delete it, edit profile, read frequently asked questions, etc, etc, etc. So it's mobile. So this is on the pro account. You've got your auto disable auto tagging, which I don't know why you'd ever want that off. You can enter your Google tracking ID, change all your notification preferences. So if you want to know about likes instantly, you can put it on. If you want it weekly, followers, etc, etc, etc. It's basically up to you how you have them set up. Now this I know is going to change a little bit. Profile feeds. Now there is talk about having stuff like this taking out. For me, the feed needs to be more interact. You can get more interaction through it. It's not just a case of you're going to like it and think, you know what I mean. I think it has to be more social media orientated. It's alright having your profile and people popping onto your profile, but also with this, I think you're going to be able to, whereas before they used to have to click through properly onto your image, you are going to get paid somehow from the feed. How it works exactly, I don't know. It has been discussed, or me and Tom have discussed it a while back, but you will get some kind of payment out of it. But I do like the way this looks. I mean, there's a few things that I'd take off myself, you know what I mean. Suggested photographers, yeah, I think that's alright being there. There's nothing wrong with that. Promoter, so these are the people who have promoted this image. If you're going to promote an image, I think this needs to be bigger, personally. You know what I mean? If you've paid to promote the image, I think these need to be bigger. The big one for me, I mean, this is all notifications. So you get all your notifications of what people have liked, etc, etc. Mobile version. Now your followers and following are all on one page now. So you don't have to click on one then click on the other. They're basically all on one page. So you can find out who's following you, who you're following, if there's anyone you want to get rid of. But as a whole, I think this is better. What they've tried to do is try to condense it down so everything's in one place for us, so we don't have to go hunting for things. You know what I mean? So if your social media tags have changed, you might have started a new Instagram or a new Twitter because your old one might have been banned, or whatever, you've lost it, can't remember the passwords or anything. So you started a new one up. It's just easy, everything's in one place, just to put it in, you know what I mean? It saves us time, and time's money. So they say. What it looks like on the mobile version. Now, this is going to be the frequently asked questions. It's changed, you know what I mean? So that's a good thing. How in-depth it is, we'll have to wait and see. Pricing. If you are on any paid subscription across the board, your price will not change unless you change your level. So with me, I'm on the Pro account. I pay what I pay on my Pro account, and basically I will not get an increase unless I change what subscription level I'm on. So if you come in at the, I don't know, the ad-free account, or Upload Plus, I think they're going to rename it to, possibly. And it's £2 a month. If you pay for that now, you'll pay £2 a month, even when the new site kicks in. So my suggestion was to you, if you are thinking about going on the Pro account, get it now, basically, and then go from there. Because you can always move down. I pay for mine monthly. I've always paid for it monthly. Don't know why, I just have. It's easier for me. It's easy to work out. But like I say, I pay for mine monthly. So I pay £5 a month because I signed up 2.5 years ago, something stupid like that. So the price hasn't gone up that much. I mean, what's the pricing now? I can't remember. Yeah, so let's have a look, see what the pricings are now. So there you go, that's what they are now. So I signed up for £5 a month, so I'm only £1 worse off, you know what I mean? Annual, that's what they are annually. So yes, I'd save a little bit of money if I was paying annually, but I'm already paying £5 a month. But pricing wise, the prices are going up a little bit. And when I mean a little bit, the ad free is going to £3. The seller's going to £5, and the Pro account, which is £6, is going to £7. So you're going to have to pay £1. This is paying monthly. Now, if you're paying yearly, I don't think they're changing that cost. They're keeping it at this level. I could be wrong, but we just have to wait and see. But the good news is, when the new site does kick off, the free account will be getting 0.1 of a cent. Okay, so you need 10 paid views to get 1 cent. Okay, so the free accounts are now going to be getting paid. This is when the new site kicks in. I've got this wrote down, it's just easy for me. If you keep on wondering why I'm like this, because I've got it wrote down. The Upload Plus or ad-free account will be getting 0.7 of a cent. So you need 10 views to get 7 cents. Okay. The seller account will be getting 0.8 of a cent. So again, 10 views will get you 8 cents. Now, there was talk about the Pro accounts getting 1 cent per view. That's not happening, unfortunately. But we are getting 0.9 of a cent. So for every 10 views, you get 9 cents. Now, we're only getting 0.7 at the moment across the board. So the higher your subscription level, the more you're going to get paid per view. So if you want to promote your page, basically, because we get on a the Pro account, you get 100 credits a month. So your 100 credits, this is basically the page as it looks now. So that's part of the new site. Don't get me wrong, there is a lot more coming in the coming months. The usability is just a lot better. Basically, what you've got to remember is they're building this from the ground up. It's not been put out anywhere. It's never been used or done before like this. So everything is done from the ground up. So that's what you've got to remember. As for my figures, I'll run through them pretty quickly. 1.2k images uploaded, 3.9k people who are following me, 83.8k views, 22.8k likes. So they're the figures. and that equates to 31.37, and that's in 154 days, which works out to be 20.37 cents a day. But they're the figures. That's a new site. If you like the video, go and have a look at some of the others that I've done for the ClickASnap, because everything that you'll learn from the old ones, basically you'll transfer to the new ones anyway. More to come in the following weeks. As I get the information, as Tom releases it, I'll be doing updates on it. So give us a thumbs up, hit the like button, give us a share and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye now.